Hello everyone, good morning and welcome on this new midweek analysis video. This is Salah speaking. Of course, I'm totally aware about what happened in the signals that they have made last Sunday and the fact that actually all of them have failed except for the gold, which is currently running in profit. I'm totally aware about that, and trust me, I don't really feel good about this. It's really hard to gain the trust and it's very easy to lose it. So I'm sure many of my followers have lost their trust in me, but however guys, I just wanted to encourage you and remind you about my results in the signals given on the weekly analysis, and usually more than 80% of the time they are very accurate and going in the right direction. So I'm just kindly asking to not be judged in the first 2 or 3 weeks. I'm totally aware since more than 2 weeks the results of the free signals given on YouTube are not going well, but of course we can't really control the market. Always what you can do is just do the analysis the way we are always doing and just hoping for the market to be loyal. So again, I will do my best to recover any losses happened, and hopefully this midweek analysis is going to be insightful for everyone. But before we start the midweek analysis, of course, I just wanted to remind everyone about the upcoming events which is going to happen this week. And we have to be prepared because most likely they will also change the direction of most of the signals that I'm about to give you right now. So we can see clearly that today, Wednesday, February 2nd, we don't really have much of updates gonna be going on, except of course for the OPEC meetings, which I really don't think is gonna affect the market that much. But however, we have to pay close attention to tomorrow, Thursday, February 3rd, about the Bank of England reports. Most likely this is gonna affect the pound, and definitely it will. I think it's gonna occur tomorrow at 4 p.m. Dubai time, 12 p.m. GMT time. Please pay close attention to these news, my friends. They will definitely rock the market and affect these signals. Also on Friday, February 4th, we're going to be February 4th, we're going to be having the unemployment rate and the non-farm payroll employment change for United States and of course for Canada as well. So the CAD and the USD will be affected by Friday's news. Again, pay attention to these news. They will definitely rock the market. And by the way, I will do my best to record a live trading session this week, and hopefully it's going to be also insightful for everyone. So again, please forgive me if anyone have lost money because of my signals, which I have given on YouTube last Sunday. And again, my friends, I will do the best I can to recover any potential losses. But on the other side of the coin, the premium group is actually doing good, and actually Angel is doing much better than me right now in the premium group. Thankfully, we have been able to deliver so far more than 277 pips of profit in the premium group of Telegram. I believe the members there are really happy and enjoying the experience. Here is the premium group. I'm just scrolling right in front of you to show you the entire results, along of course with the losses, which was very few. Meanwhile, the profits was actually really bigger than the, look at that, very good profits. 100 pips of profits for the pound CHF, and again USD Cad 100 pips of profit. I'm very sure the members are enjoying with the signals given to them in the premium group. So thankfully we have managed to end this to start this week with 277 pips in the premium group. That's really a good number and I'm very happy with it, and I believe it's gonna be a good week, and hopefully it will be. Meanwhile, also the signal that I have given yesterday as the deal of the day is not doing so bad. I believe the market did not really reach the level of the sell. It has reversed just like, I would say, 3 pips before reaching the sell level, and currently running in, for those who have entered the signal, is currently running in 16 pips of profit and went in total of 37 pips. I really hope it's gonna be also a profitable one and gonna be recovering some of the losses. So anyway, let's now begin with the midweek analysis, and of course as usual we will start with the Euro USD. So regarding the Euro USD, it seems like the dollar is actually getting weaker right now, and I believe this is because of the tension which is happening right now between Russia and Ukraine, and of course which has helped to increase the prices of the gold as well. So most likely right now, if we check the daily chart, if we check the daily chart, we can notice it clearly right here. The market has actually made a good price action, indicates a bullish reversal, and most likely this was actually a false breakout from that level of a support, which has actually tricked us and made us thinking that the pair is gonna continue the fall. However, that's not the case, and seems like the Eurusd will continue the gaining, and most likely we are going to start buying this pair exactly from the lowest level of the support right here after the breakout happened from the 1.12002. So let me just go back to the 4-hour time frame, and let me just tell you something. Most likely, let me go to the 1-hour time frame. Most likely we can expect from the gold to reverse again upon the pressure from the resistance happened or occurred at 1.12764, and most likely we can start again buying the Eurusd right after the nearest support to this bullish breakout candle happened, which means we can buy the pair at 1.12546. Now I believe the pair is actually going to continue the rise immediately without waiting to reach this level of the support. This bullish breakout candle, or this bullish movement, is actually quite strong, and I think if we look also on the daily chart, most likely the Eurusd will continue the rise. I mean, there is I don't really think that it's gonna ever reach our sell level, our buy level, but however we have to wait for the perfect entry before we can start buying this pair. But again, most likely it will continue the rise immediately because the bullish movement is really strong, and seems like the pair is actually climbing its way toward the resistance level of 1.13590. So let me just tell you something also. We are having right here a long-term resistance trend line, and we can notice it clearly. Let me just make it accurate. Exactly. So we had right here this long-term resistance trend line, and the market has finally made the bullish breakout from that level, and we can see that the market has already been retesting that level. So now it's becoming already a new support trend line, which means the retest has already happened and the market right now is rising. Therefore, all is our hope right now to have a better entry is to wait for the market to fall again, reaching that level of a support, and after that hopefully to continue the rise. So if that happens, we will be looking for about 103 pips of profit. Meanwhile, our safe zone will be ranging for about 55 pips only. The reason our safe zone is going to be ranging that much, because there is a chance for the market to actually fall down again, to create a second attempt of the support trend line, and afterwards it's gonna continue the rise. But however, as I have mentioned earlier, with this strong bullish movement on the daily chart, I really doubt that this is gonna happen, and most likely the Eurusd will continue the rise immediately right now after making this video. So if you really wish to start buying this pair, maybe it's a good idea to start buying it right now, but of course be prepared for some pips in negative before you finally be in profit, hopefully, of course. So again, that's everything for the Eurusd. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now move to the Pound USD. So regarding the Pound USD, if we check also the daily chart, we can notice very strong bullish movement happened, and again, that broken support level has actually tricked us by making us thinking that the market, this bullish breakout candle has tricked us, making us thinking that the market is gonna continue the reversal. However, the market has actually continued resumed the rising. So therefore, it's not really a good idea to start shorting the Pound USD. Therefore, I had to make it a buy signal, because we have to go along with the market, and seems like this bullish movement is quite strong. Of course, if we check here the Fibonacci Retracement, we can notice clearly that the 61.8 level has actually been respected for once only, and the market reversed for about 28 pips before made another bullish breakout from that level. So again, it means right now we are again facing the Fibonacci 50, and right now we can expect from the market to actually make another attempt to fall to another 33 pips and reaching the strong support level right here, the key support level on 1.34920. That's of course where we can expect to start buying the Pound USD again, and we can see clearly the market has already created support number 1 on that level, and we can notice also the market has respected that level as a support earlier. However, it's remarkable to notice that the market has made a strong bearish breakout candle or movement right after the appearance of that support, but also remarkably that there was not a single resistance on that level. So again, right after this bullish breakout happened, the market has created a support number 1, exactly on the same level of that strong key support level on 1.34920. That's why I believe most likely the market is going to make another reversal. I think it's going to reverse exactly on Fibonacci 50 retracement, but let's just be safe and announce that we can start again buying this pair at the second attempt of the support on 1.34920. And hopefully the market is going to be respecting that level as a support. Not only that, of course, if we check the 4-hour time frame and we draw here a support trend line just like that, and we can just drag it to see where are the strongest support levels, we can notice clearly that we are having right here also a strong key support level of trend line. And as we can see, after the breakout happened, the bullish breakout happened, the market did not respect this level as a resistance trend line. However, after the bullish breakout happened, we can notice that we're having here a resistance. Therefore, we can expect from the market to fall again, and that level of a support trend line most likely is going to be respected again, and the pair is going to continue the rise toward the resistance at 1.36362. Which means we are expecting to make about 144 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for about 57 pips. We have to pay attention because we are relying on that strong key support level. But however, the edge of the safe zone will be ranging till the lowest level of the support at 1.34338. Again, I have to remind everyone about tomorrow's news about the Bank of England's reports. Most likely this will change the outcome of this signal. So again, please pay attention to the fundamentals and make sure that you are following the news, my friends, and make sure that you are closing all your trades or your open positions before the news are out, so you will be actually more safe. So that's everything for the Pound USD. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now take a look at the Aud USD, which I believe is going to be triggered and activated before even releasing this video, because the market is approaching the strong level of the support at 0.71213. So let me just tell you something. The market is right now moving in a very strong bullish momentum, and as we can see right here, this is exactly the support trend line that we're having, and seems like the pair is actually respecting this level. And we can notice clearly right here there was a fake or a false breakout from that support trend line, and immediately after the breakout happened, the market has respected that level again as a support trend line. Therefore, we can expect from the market right now to make a reversal upon the pressure, or a pullback actually, upon the pressure from the resistance at 0.71500. And most likely the pair is going to fall again. First of all, it's going to be respecting this support trend line and continue the rise like this to hit the peak of the resistance at 0.72155, and also is going to be respecting that strong key support level at 0.71213. And by this combination, I believe the Aud USD will continue the rise. I think it's a very clear signal, and the maximum where we can expect from this pair to go against our direction will be the support exactly right here at 0.70951. I believe that's going to be the maximum where the pair can go against our direction before finally be in positive profits. So I think we can expect to make approximately 94 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for 42 pips only. I think that's everything for the Aud USD. I really don't think that we need any further explanation about this signal. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's move to the Usd Cad. Now, regarding the Usd Cad, we can notice clearly that the market has right now fallen below the strong key resistance level at 1.27017. That is actually a very strong resistance level, and we can notice that every time the market was below that level, the market has actually continued the fall. Even right here now we are actually below this level of a resistance. Therefore, I believe most likely the pair is going to continue the fall right after retesting again that level of a resistance. Again, this is a very strong resistance level. Therefore, we can see the market has made right here several attempts to break out from that level of a resistance and has actually failed, especially if we notice the last 4 candles. These long wicks right here tells us that there is a strong pressure from the sellers to push the market down, and actually it's also a retest of a broken support level. Let me just show you. It's actually a retest of a broken support trend line, exactly like this. If we can see it clearly, I don't know if there is any way to see it more clear. Exactly like this. So we can see clearly that we had here the momentum of an upper trend, and we can see that this level has been respected as a support trend line. Then we had the bearish breakout from that level, and right here we had the retest. We can see this clearly on the 1 hour time frame. So again, the retest has already happened, and the market has made several attempts to break out from that level of a resistance, and we can see how the market is moving. It's just creating a higher low, or a higher low, then lower high, lower high. So did I say the higher low? I meant higher high, sorry. A higher high, then lower high, then lower high. So it just keeps falling repeatedly. So most likely the maximum where we can expect this pair to go against our direction will be right here at the peak of the resistance at 1.27192. But again, I think this level is actually better to start shorting the gold, sorry, the USD Cad at 1.27049, which means we have to wait for the pair to rise to another 20 pips before we can start shorting it. I'm totally aware that I sound a little bit nervous. It's just because I really want these signals to work out very well, and I really don't want to see any scenario happening again about all of the signals are failing. I'm just exposing myself and being very honest with everyone that gaining your honesty, gaining your trust is my big priority right now. I can't lose the trust that I have gained over all these years of serving in Xtreme Trader, and of course it means a lot to me that my analysis will actually gain your trust again. So I'm doing my best to make sure that the analysis is accurate as much as possible, and I really don't want to see anyone losing money because of my advices. So again, from the USD Cad, if we started shorting the pair right here, we will be targeting, if that actually that was indeed a strong bearish breakout from that support trend line, then that's going to be great, because we can expect from the pair to fall all the way to another 144 pips to reach the strong key support level at 1.25591. And meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging only for 51 pips only till the peak of that resistance at 1.27571. So that's everything for the USD Cad. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's go to the Usd Jpy. So again, Usd Jpy has failed me because I really thought that the market is going to be respecting that strong key support level at 114.945. Of course, that did not happen, and we can see here on the daily chart a very strong movement for the bearish reversal. Right now, what we can see right here in the USD Jpy is a very clear head and shoulders pattern has appeared, which means that almost, I would say 99.9%, I'm sure that the USD Jpy is going to continue the fall right from that level of a previous resistance, exactly right here at 114.893. So after the appearance of this head and shoulders, most likely we can we should be looking for shorting the USD Jpy, and of course that is being analyzed on the daily chart. If we check on the 4-hour time frame, we can see clearly, my friends, that here we had a strong, we had here a support level, and we had also the bearish breakout from that level of a support. And again, pay attention to what I'm always telling you. Look at that, the market has reversed exactly on the same level of the lowest level of that tail, which is the nearest one to the bearish breakout candle. That's actually my rules in scalping. When we want to start shorting on a new resistance level, just like this is not R, right here. Okay, that's I'm gonna accept this as an R, even though it's not. We can see clearly that this was a resistance number 1, and the reversal has occurred exactly at the lowest level of the tail, which is the nearest one to the bearish breakout candle. That's of course the strategy I'm using in my scalping every day, and usually it works quite well. And we can see also it happened right here. The market has reversed after the breakout from that support level. The market has reversed exactly at the same level of the lowest tail of the candle, which is the nearest one to the bearish breakout candle. And we can see it happened also right here. So again, we had here the lowest level of the tail, and this is the breakout candle. This is the nearest tail to the breakout candle, and the market has reversed exactly right on the same level. So that's my strategy. That's why I believe that the market is going to rise again. The Usd Jpy is going to rise again to make another attempt on the same level of the resistance, and therefore we can start shorting the Usd Jpy exactly at 114.893. We have to wait for the pair to rise to another 17 pips before we can start shorting it, and the target will be eventually the lowest level of the support at 113.517, which is going to give us 136 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for about 53 pips. That's everything for the Usd Jpy. Let me now move to the next pair. Let's now move to the Usd Chf. So regarding Usd Chf, if we check the daily chart, we can all agree that most likely the Usd Chf will continue the fall right from that level. So this price action right here indicates a very strong false breakout, I would say, from the level of the resistance at 0.92747. I was really convinced that the Usd Chf will continue to rise right from that level. But however, it was another false breakout which has tricked us, and we have to look right now to how the market is indeed heading to. So most likely the market is going to continue the fall. Now the question is where exactly we can start shorting it. If we look at the past, we can notice that the level of 0.92329 is very strong level as a resistance, and has always been a strong level as a resistance. So most likely the Usd Chf is going to make another rise, another pullback, and retesting that level of a resistance. We can see clearly right here, we had here a strong level of the resistance, and also right here, and right here again, the market has been respecting that level as a resistance and has already created a resistance number 1. Now all what we are hoping for is that we are having here a previous resistance level, and we can expect from the Usd Chf to fall again, reaching that level of a previous resistance, and make another pullback upon the pressure, of course, from that resistance, and make a pullback to create the resistance number 2, where exactly we will be start shorting the pair. Not only that, but of course we can see here that we're having a support trend line just like this, and therefore we can expect from the market to be respecting that level as a resistance trend line, as it has always done, and therefore we can start shorting the pair right from that level of a resistance trend line, and the target will be right here, the nearest strong key support level to our entry, which means we are aiming approximately 83 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for 42 pips only. That's everything for the Usd Chf. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now take a look at the gold. Now let me tell you something. The gold is the only signal which is working very well so far from the signals that I have sent last Sunday, and the pair has reversed exactly from 1,808.79 and currently running in about, I would say, about 100 pips of profits. But what can we do next with the gold, and can we really keep the sell order? I really doubt that. Actually, the tension of the potential war going on now between Russia and Ukraine is actually affecting the gold prices directly, and it's actually helping the metal to increase and gain some value. Therefore, I believe that most likely the gold is actually going to continue the rise. Let's check the daily chart. Now on the daily chart, we can see clearly that the market has made a strong rejection right on that strong key support level at 1,789.23. That level actually was really strong, and the gold has made a very strong bullish reversal right after retesting that level of a support. And we see clearly that we had here also a support trend line, and seems like the gold is actually respecting this level. So I really doubt right now that the gold will be actually continue the fall. I don't see this is happening right now, because the gold is actually gaining more value after the news from Ukraine and Russia. Therefore, all we can hope for is waiting for the gold to rise, to fall again, reaching that level of a support trend line. And I really encourage you guys to draw it exactly the same way I did right here, and just pay attention to how the gold is reacting to that level. If you noticed any bullish reversal happening, or any signs that the gold is actually reversing on that level, please proceed to start buying the gold with, of course, preparation for a potential losses that can happen, because I really don't like to see anyone entering with full lot using my signals or advices. Of course, we have to be always aware that the market is acting the way it wants, not the way we want. So therefore, there is of course always a chance that we might lose the trade. So again, pay attention to how the gold is reacting to this level. We have to pay closer attention to how the gold is doing actually when it reaches this level. And I advise you all to use the 30-minute time frame when you are trading with the gold. I believe the 30-minute time frame, or even the 1-hour time frame, is giving us more details about the candles, about the movements, since we can see that the candles actually right here is ranging a lot. But however, the 1-hour time frame, or even the 30-minute time frame, is actually giving us a better picture about how the gold is reacting to these levels. So once you see the gold actually has reacted to this level by creating several attempts like this on the support trend line, make sure that you can start buying this pair, because all of these attempts indicates a rejection in breaking out from the level of a support. So therefore, we have to wait for the gold to fall to another 100 pips before we can start buying it. But for the meantime, if you have opened any short positions on the gold, you might actually keep it, but however, make sure to close your positions exactly at 1792.20. That's my honest advice for you. If you have opened the short position from my signal last week and currently you are running in profit, make sure you are closing this signal, or you are closing your open position exactly at 1792, and let's just prepare and wait for the next signal. I really hope the gold won't screw me and continue to fall, and then it's gonna be actually a very bad time for me. I'm telling you this. I'm not the kind of person who can accept any losses, and I usually hopefully I will do that. I will recover and will easily gain back your trust, my friends. By the way, the take profit level is exactly the same of the that is my mistake, sorry. That's my mistake, sorry. 1828.50. That's gonna be the take profit level, which means we're aiming approximately 400 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for about 160 pips till the lowest level of the support at 1773.02. So I believe that's everything for the midweek analysis. And if you, my friends, like this video and hopefully will make good profits out of it, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, and of course hit the like button as well, and share this video. I really hope to Xtreme Trader to expand and to grow more than what it is right now. And keep in mind to join the free group on Telegram to receive the recent updates and notifications about any of these signals. So until then, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.